Hi everyone and welcome to Hibblejayvlog. This is my first vlog with some actual content in it, and apologies that this video is a week late. My dog was ill last week, as well as some other news which I'll talk about near the end. Today I want to talk about the concepts that have gone into two of the smartphone games that I've reviewed recently. I reviewed a game called Space Hoppers back at the start of January, which has some interesting ideas behind it, and this month I reviewed another app called Hibblejaybob, which the concept of an educational app has been done before, but the amount of research that has gone into this is amazing, and I'll talk more on that later. If you've not read my reviews or watched the review videos, I'll link them in the description below for your viewing pleasure. Starting with Space Hoppers, the primary concept behind it is physical group gaming, or PGG. The Iotis website describes it as playing the virtual and the real world together, and that's a perfect summary of what physical group gaming is. The basic idea is that you use an iPad or Apple TV as a screen, and you connect other iPads or smartphones up as controllers. Using the built-in accelerometers, you become the controller, tilting the device and jumping about to make your character move around the screen as you try and collect all the bubbles. Having played and reviewed the game, and looking into the concept a bit further, two big things stand out for me. The first one is sociability. Smartphone games and smartphones in general seem to be quite antisocial nowadays. How often is it you hear, oh, look at everyone standing around on their phones and not talking, etc. Well, Space Hoppers aims to change that by getting everyone playing the same game together on their smartphones. And the key point there is the interaction. It's not everyone playing single player and not talking or interacting together. It's a bunch of people playing the same game in the same room, bounding around the place and having fun. And it seems absolutely perfect for kids' parties, students' parties, hell, even office Christmas parties. And that brings me to my next point on the physical group gaming concept. While I don't consider myself to be particularly in with the smartphone app scene, Space Hoppers for the first time that I've seen really elevate smartphones to the stage currently occupied by the Wii and the Xbox Connect and so on, providing the same level of fun and interaction without the need for a console. I mean, if you were going away on holiday, few people would take their consoles away with them, but how many people would bring their smartphones and tablets with them? Probably most of them. So there's an argument of accessibility as well. Could this be the start of smartphones becoming the norm from group entertainment over consoles? The final major concept behind Space Hoppers that I want to talk about today is the customization. Iotis, the developer of Space Hoppers, will let you send in your photos, and they'll make a customized version of the game just for you, with the characters and scene now things from the photos that you send in. They will also let you distribute that customized version of the game, making it perfect for adding a personal touch to parties, or even marketing as part of a group or organisation. Iotis are also keen to see the physical group gaming concept continue, and will work with game developers to expand upon the content and mechanics of Space Hoppers into a completely new game. All this information and more can be found on the Iotis website, which I'll link below. The second app I want to talk about today is Hibblejaybob, which is a developmental app primarily aimed at kids. Now, educational and developmental apps are not particularly new concept, but this is the first app that I've seen that you can clearly see the progression from classical children's toys into a modern digital environment. The app has been constructed in such a way that it's also fun and engaging as a game for all ages in its own right. The app is a smartphone application of the real-world Hibblejaybob, which are already marketed for schools and nurseries. The thing that caught my eye here is the amount of research done in the development of the concept. I think it's great to see the application of that research done at university level into real products, and the quality of those products are great too. The developers have really done an amazing job of bringing the concept to life, and you can find out more about Hibblejaybob and the research behind it on their website, which I'll link in the description below. A final word from me with some news. Last week I was asked by Iotis, the developer of Space Hoppers, to help promote the Space Hoppers app, which is for iOS. Now, my original review and most of the script was written before the company got in contact with me, but obviously I need to put it out there for the sake of being clear on impartiality. Of course, if you are interested in checking out either of the apps that I've discussed today, you can check out my reviews for them in the descriptions below, or you can head over to their relevant App Store pages and find out what they're like for yourself. So that's all for today. Sorry about the changing light conditions. I have noticed it has got rather dark. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you next week. Bye! Take 8. The second app that I want to talk about today is Hibblejaybob. Oh, for fuck's sake. If you've not read my reviews or watched the review videos, I'll link them in the description below for your viewing pleasure. Right, okay, what the fuck was this?